Hello and welcome to Dice Friends. Today we're playing the third session of Escape from Semolo Plateau using the 5th edition of the Dungeons & Dragons rules from Wizards of the Coast. I'll give you a summary of what's happened so far, but first let's introduce the characters. Paul, do you want to start us off?
I am Dende, the level 2 Tabaxi monk.
And I'm Mora, a level 2 elf rogue.
I am Bonton, a level 2 dwarven cleric.
And I'm Snack, level 2 Batiri fighter, Batiri goblins.
And I'm Dale Friesen, I'll be the Dungeon Master today. So these guys were prisoners. They were released on work detail. They were given a job to do. They sort of tried to do the job. They ran back to the plateau across the suspension bridge, and then problems occurred. Mistakes were made, and now there's no suspension bridge.
I don't think it was a mistake.
It was not a mistake!
Every step was undertaken for the right reasons.
I'm not saying that, not necessarily we made the mistake.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone clearly
I think
made a
the
mistake.
sabotage was intentional. I don't think that was a mistake either.
That's true.
There was always a gate guard. Surely that person made a mistake.
Probably.
enough.
Probably.
All right. But it wasn't our
Sunny
fault.
messed up. Oh well.
Clearly, our heroes think that the mistake was not theirs. So they've been back looking around on the plateau. They had a conversation with the mayor. They had a couple conversations with other people. They've had more equipment. Turns out some of the other prisoners have escaped and are running around doing who knows what on top of the plateau. There are some fires, there are screams, and the last thing we've heard is that the prisoners have taken the place where all of the hang gliders are locked up, which is the only way to fix the bridge or get off the plateau now that the bridge is broken.
Yeah.
So at the end of the last session, these 4 people were sprinting toward the hang glider lockup.
After chasing those guys that were running away.
Right, so they ran away
Yeah.
and left some guards tied up.
Yeah.
We
And
untied the guards.
We
You
untied
untied the guards who
and then
told
the
you
guards
this was
were like,
happening.
they're going to the thing, and then we just took off.
Right.
And that's where we. Okay, cool.
So, your running has been successful. You are perhaps slightly out of breath, but not too bad. You show up.
Dande probably isn't out of breath.
Right. If he's
Move
being,
speed of what, 80?
Yes. Well, 40 is my move, and then I can double it. Yeah.
When we all catch up with Dande,
Yeah.
or he's being gracious and
sure.
is, hanging back with his buddies. Or he runs ahead and runs back, or he runs ahead and has a nap because he's a cat.
yeah.
So you get to the hang glider lockup. You hear people cheering inside,
Uh-oh.
and there's a door. I'm assuming you open the door. You don't have to.
There's no windows or
Yeah.
anything. Is there?
Well, they're around the other side. It's all open,
Is
but
it a
this
pull
side,
door or a push door?
I would think a push door. It's going interior.
Fantastic. I kick open the door.
All right.
And I
So,
yell, evildoers!
so
my God.
there are 4 prisoners in there who are all looking at the far side of where the bridge gap is, because this is close to the bridgehead. It would have to be, and you can see that 3 people have landed on the other side. One of them is clinging to the rock face, and 2 more have landed on the fallen bridge. And they throw away their hang gliders
No.
and are now climbing up the bridge. One of them is Thurp. You may
That
remember
bastard.
him.
He's the one who ran away from our fight. Eh?
Yeah.
Yes, all very happy because the mind control that had forced him to fight you was gone now.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Hi.
we should never let anyone ever get away ever.
Evidently.
So the 4 prisoners who are in there, 3 of them are just kind of watching and getting ready in hang gliders of their own. The 4th is a more muscular one, and he has this big bundle of hang gliders all tied up, and he's kind of rolling it toward the edge so that he can push it over. So let me explain that another way. There are 9 hang gliders left.
Okay.
There are 4 prisoners watching what's going on. They each have a hang glider.
Right.
The other 5 are all tied up and are about to be heaved over the side. But the 4 prisoners heard the door kick open and this evildoer thing, and they freak out and they spin around, and then they see it's their fellow prisoners and they cheer for you. And it's like, yes, yes, stop, don't push those over, there are more of us. And one of them's like, hey, I hear you guys killed Pegleg. Therp thought we'd be sad.
Excellent. I'm glad we're all on the same page with Peg Leg.
Good. That's what happens when you get rid of a bully, is eventually everyone just like, I was too scared. And then they're all like, no, we're with you now. We all want to be friends again. It's like, sure.
So-
Why not? Give me a hang glider.
How mean have these people been to us?
I don't think that mean at this point. I mean,
It was
you know,
Peg Leg and her cronies that were like
the
running.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
there
2
were
of them are dead and one of them's escaped.
Yeah.
So these 4 grab their hang gliders and are like, okay, it looked really easy. 3 of the 4 of the first wave made it. We got this. So they grab their hang gliders and leap.
What
Now-
happened to I guess the 4th one?
I was going to ask them, but they're gone now, so... So all 4 of them were just...
Yes. Now, 5th edition doesn't seem to have any sort of splat book all detailing how to do hang gliding. So
Splat
I
book.
have created some hang gliding rules
Emphasis on the splat.
for this evening, which I gave to you.
So
you sure did.
a
And-
weird oversight on the 5th edition rules.
It's still only a few years old. Maybe it's coming. So I thought before you guys had to do this in a life or death situation, I would let you roll for the 4 convicts currently gliding across the chasm.
Oh.
That way, you'll have a chance to learn the rules.
And ultimately, who cares if they die?
I like for them
Nice.
it's not a life and death situation. For them, oh right.
Okay, okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, is this their name? Oh, this is who they are.
Yeah.
All right.
I am convict number 3.
I am convict number 2.
Huh. Convict number 1 has disadvantage on one of the 3 checks. I'm going to say convict number 1 is clumsy, and they have a significant chance of actually
So-
tripping over their own feet while launching over the edge.
Dale, do you want to fill in the viewers at home on what your hang gliding?
So it's
Rules
going to
are?
take 3 rounds to cross the chasm. The first round, you just have to launch properly. It's kind of this big, cumbersome hang glider. You got to make sure you're doing that properly. These are all easy checks. I'm sure everybody's going to be fine. You just need to roll a 10 on each of these checks, athletics or acrobatics. The second one, you're just trying to maintain altitude. And then the third one, you're trying to reach the actual fallen bridge rather than running into some random part of the cliff.
Ah.
Right.
And so we're just going to roll some initiative for these convicts.
All right.
Convict number 1, what's your name?
My name is...
Let's pick a Pokemon.
I don't know,
Blastoise.
Blastoise.
What's your initiative? Put it that way. We'll start with that.
My initiative, is 16.
All right. And I didn't actually hear what you'd chosen as a name.
Let's say Blurt.
Blurt.
Pearl Blurt. Merle Kerp.
Blurt.
Blurt.
All right. Oh, didn't like that. It's right here.
Just entering Blurt into initiative.
Yes. It's not adding.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Let's reload. 16, you said. There we go.
Ah, technology.
Yes.
Okay.
Reload for the win. Convict number 2, what's your name?
My name is Cthulhu.
And what's Cthulhu's initiative?
12. It's 11 plus 1, right?
I don't have your character sheet.
My modifier is
Yes.
plus 1, so it'd be
Okay.
11 plus 1, yeah.
All right. And convict number 3, what's your name and initiative?
My name is Giovanni.
Nice.
Wow.
Very Cheltian.
Not very fast though. His initiative is 1.
All right.
I rolled a 2, and he has -1 to initiative.
And convict number 4.
Shakes.
And Shakes, what's your initiative?
18.
Nice.
Yeah. It's got real good decks.
Okay.
Good old Shakes.
That was a Y?
No.
So that means Shakes is up first. We've got the initiative counter.
All right, so round 1, launch successfully.
Right.
Small I'm excited when it comes to potentially Snack doing this, because small creatures have disadvantage on launching the hang glider. So
What
I'm
if
just
Snack
trying
teams
to.
up with another creature.
So I'm just trying
Hope
to.
rolls.
I'm just trying to make a.
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever you want to use.
Right. Well, I guess acrobatics, because I get a +2 to that, or Shakes gets a +2 to that. No, so that's 7.
All right.
So, failure to launch.
All right. So you have
Oh wait.
you failed by less than 5.
Yes. What's that mean?
That means that you can try again, but your recovery roll is 12. Your DC is 12.
Oh, okay. Because Convict 4 also has inspiration, so Convict 4 is going to use that this time.
All right.
So the DC is 12 on the recovery roll.
Yes.
Okay, but with advantage now.
Right.
Okay. One of those die is a 1. The other one is a 19.
Okay.
So 21 to launch.
Successful launch from Shakes. Ugh. Blurt.
There's a little touch and go there for a moment.
Okay.
Does that
He like slipped off, but then his other leg was like, "Nyeh."
does that activate the succeed by 10 thing, or is that not because it's a? Alright, it's DC 12, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
be. Anyway.
Convict number 1, Blurt, has disadvantage on one of the 3 checks. So I'm going to say he has disadvantage on the launch, because if he bungles the launch badly enough, maybe then I don't have to do the other rolls. Save us all some time. All right, and then he's also got a -1. I'm going to use an acrobatics because acrobatics is 9 and dex is 8. So, but either way, he's got a -1 on acrobatics checks and disadvantage. So,
Wow.
woof, Blurt. Oh dear. Okay, so my high roll was an 8, and my low roll was a 3, making that a 2.
All right. So
R.I.P. Blurt.
recovery roll, but you still
Okay.
have disadvantage.
Okay.
That's more than 5, though.
Oh, that was more than 5.
Yes, if you fail by less
Oh.
than...
A 2 is a more.
If you fail by 5 or more, then dire things happen.
Yes. Well, so I have good news for you.
Okay.
You get that thing that all performers everywhere love to have, which is a death scene.
Yes! I'm actually very excited.
What happens to Blurt?
All right, so Blurt, who is in there for
Lives up to his
pickpocketing,
name.
and who maybe ever wasn't the smartest, and his mother did want him to be an accountant. She said, look, there's a lot of lizard pelts that need to be counted. That's what we call an accountant here on the Semolo Plateau.
It's just somebody who counts things.
Yeah, it's an A-count-it,
Oh,
right?
I see.
You know,
Yeah.
Chult probably could use some actuaries.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? It's very easy. Chance of death, 100%.
Yeah.
Right? So as Blurt trips over his own foot because he's very clumsy and sees the ground sort of go 90 degrees and the bottom of the cavern start to go very fast towards him, he thinks, maybe I should have been an A-count-it, and then is immediately impaled by a tree branch. And then he sees the hand glider sort of go, floop, and then sort of go, and then very gently rest safely and happily at the top of the trees as the life drains out of his eyes.
His vision darkens.
His vision darkens. He gurgles slightly.
Poor Blurt.
Nice. That was awesome.
Shakes, if you're interested, has been suffering cabin fever in prison
Oh.
and is real excited to be out of there, according to this.
Nice.
So we're at Cthulhu.
I am very nervous. If I have a way of expressing this nervousness, then everything is fine for one round. But otherwise, I have disadvantage while hang gliding. So I'm going to use acrobatics for this because I strength 9, dex 12. So acrobatics, I have a +1 too. So I'm going to roll acrobatics. Disadvantage means I have to roll two
And take the
d20s,
worst.
or take the worst. Can I? I want to borrow somebody else's die just to do that.
Oh, you're welcome too. if you
Okay.
like.
Well, actually, Dale has an extra one. So let's see what happens. Are they identical?
No, it's a 9 and a 7. So neither is a success, but you do get a reroll.
Yep. I get. So I went from having. That is an 8 then, because 7 + 1. Okay, so that's either a 10 or an 8. So it's 8, and I have to beat.
Wait, so you have disadvantage while hang gliding, or with the
It
launch?
says disadvantage while hang gliding. Does that include the launch?
Yeah.
I figured it would. Yeah.
But you don't.
As long as I can express that nervousness, I'm going to try to
You're
use
gonna
that.
you're gonna try to launch successfully.
Yeah.
And then get it together once you're in the air.
That's the hope.
Now that makes sense. Once you're up there, it's probably not so bad.
I would assume not. How bad is it?
I have news.
Oh.
Does he also
With
get
your
that thing?
acrobatics, that is a 4.
Oh!
Oh no!
Well, like all performers, you get to have a death scene.
We're bringing the average down a little bit in
Yeah.
terms of.
Turns out actually hang gliding is very hard.
Yeah.
So,
Untrained
Catolo
hang gliding.
was very nervous and jumped a little too soon.
Maybe he saw Blurt just go
Yeah.
right over the edge.
Yeah, his pants got immediately warm, then immediately cold. He leapt.
The wind going real
Yeah,
fast.
he leapt way too soon before leaving the thing. Put his legs up in the air, and then immediately nosedived into the dirt. And I mean, like with his own nose, snapping his neck backwards,
Oh no!
and basically killing him just by landing, just jumping in the air so hard and tipping forward and smashing his face right on the ground. And the wind carried the hang glider forward, tipping him over, breaking his neck. He's dead.
Oh, but maybe the hang glider's not over the edge, but he's a smear.
Yeah, he basically, and the wind will probably blow that hang glider further, but he's still on it, so it hasn't gone over the side yet. He should probably go over the side eventually.
I think round 2 is going to be faster than round 1. Giovanni.
All right.
Please make it.
Giovanni looks at the other people and is like, well, they are clearly amateurs at this. Let's Giovanni show you how it's done. Ha ha! He is overconfident and has disadvantage on this roll. But in the plus side, if he actually does make it, he gets inspiration.
Ah.
Or maybe he gets inspiration. I don't know. I'm taking disadvantage on this to gain inspiration, which is a thing he does because he's overconfident.
Nice.
Oh no!
That's a shame. I almost made it too. All right, he does not make that. He got. Wow, he doesn't make. No, he's dead.
Doesn't even get the recovery roll.
I got a 15 and a 2,
Eee.
and I have +1. Wow. He goes, ha ha! Jumps off. In his haste to prove his coolness, didn't buckle the thing to attach himself
Giovanni, no.
to the hang glider. But like, ha! And his hang glider does like an absolute perfect takeoff.
Oh, sure.
Like his hang glider actually makes it to the other side.
He picked
quite
It
well.
lands gently, beautifully.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Giovanni is not actually attached.
Does he just spread eagle?
Yeah. He's not worried though.
He thinks the hang glider's going to carry him over.
or just that, like as he's falling, he's like, okay, Giovanni, this is bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is bad. But something's bound to come up. I'll fall into like a bush or a tree, or I'll like hit some branches on the way down, and I'll land in a snowdrift or something. I'll be fine. And
Does he hit the same branch that impaled Blurt? Is it just like a stack of idiots, like on a skewer?
I guess so, yeah. So yeah. Okay. Turns out disadvantage is real bad.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have. On the plus side, though, just before he does hit the ground, has inspiration. Unfortunately, getting advantage on
Being
being
dead.
hit by the ground doesn't really help much. So
Now I want to rewrite my death scene. Anyway, go ahead.
So it's round 2.
Yeah.
Only one made it across, or only one made it into round 2.
Yeah.
The rest of them did not take off properly.
Shakes is so happy to just feel the wind on his face. Not
He
in
took
the,
off
not in the
first
cave.
too, which is
Oh
probably
yeah.
just as well.
Yeah.
He
So he
doesn't
didn't
know
see
what's
it.
happening behind him.
He
Yeah.
sees an empty hang glider go past.
Shakes rolls a 14 on maintaining altitude.
Lovely.
Nice.
Still just
I'm rooting for
holding
Shakes.
strong.
Yeah.
Got me too at this point.
So, the good news is that Shakes is not as alone in the air as he
Oh, no.
might have feared that he was, with all his companions dead. So,
But his companions are dead.
so keeping him company so that he doesn't get too lonely is a flock of undead seagulls.
I love that band.
Shakes is so happy to feel the wind on the face, and then he smells something very bad coming downwind.
Those must be
and-
seagulls. Undead seagulls.
So one of them is trying to actually land on the hang glider
Oh,
and
no.
coast with him.
That would be bad.
Does he react to this,
I don't.
or does he let it happen?
What would he be able to do?
Probably just yell.
I mean, you could try to do
Like-
some sort of fancy roll or something.
Like jiggle it or
That sounds like a great plan.
how many?
How big is an undead seagull?
Yeah, it's no bigger than a normal seagull, right?
It's probably smaller because bits of it have fallen off.
Right.
So it
Okay.
doesn't have
Maybe
that
it's
much
light.
weight.
Yeah.
Birds have hollow bones.
Okay. Yep.
This is all things that are going through his brain.
Wait, there's
guys.
seagulls and dinosaurs in Schultz? They're double dipping on the evolution pool.
Yes, they are.
A wizard did it.
One seagull's probably okay. That's probably fine.
Okay.
We'll just. It's just trying to sit there, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's gonna start like pecking
That would be bad.
the lol.
All right. So it totally flubbed its landing roll.
Uh-oh.
So you. That's good for you.
Okay.
You didn't try to evade it.
Yeah.
It tried to land, and it rolled a 2.
Okay.
So I think that the chunk missing out of its wing means that it's
Just
missed landing on you.
right.
And
Which
then that
means-
seagull soars by your nose.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, a bunch of them, but we're now in round 3.
Okay. So now I have to accurately reach the fallen bridge instead of a random piece of cliffside.
Land this sucker.
How hard could it be?
One of the guys who had gone before we got here had misstepped this and just landed up on the cliffside. Right?
Yeah, I think he's still kind of hanging there.
Yeah. One of them did that. 2 of them made the bridge, and one of them
Is gone.
is gone somewhere.
It's probably underneath Blurt.
Yeah.
on that.
On that triple stack.
So
of-
theoretically, but if you fail this, theoretically you can still climb up or something.
Yeah, that other guy is just trying to Spider-Man, but it's just a cliff and he doesn't know what he's doing.
17.
Oh, so you land on the bridge.
Perfect. Little like kissing the ground.
Well, kind of. I mean, it's the bridge is like the bridge is a ladder at this point, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So then I guess Shakes just has to like
But what of your colleagues?
I guess has to sort of shrug off the hang glider and then climb up. Is that how that works?
So if you climb up with no hang glider, you just climb up.
Right.
If you climb up and you have the hang glider strapped to you, you need
There's
to
like
make an
wind.
athletics check
Right.
DC 5.
Oh, okay. Well,
Are you feeling lucky?
I don't know what Shakes thinks he needs a hang glider for.
Okay.
So yeah, he's just gonna kick the hang glider off and climb up.
All right. So thank you for playing those prisoners.
Yeah.
Now we get to do it for reals. There's
Here, right. This Shakes.
there's one piece of information that Snack,
that
the
one's alive,
former
so-
guard, has.
Yeah.
There are these alchemically treated vines that are kind of elasticy. They have a weird connector at one end. They only fit on the bridge, and then only if the bridge is released. But you remember the suspension bridge has those things where you lift it and attach? Well, these will tie onto that. And then the other end has a very sort of elasticy tight thing you can put around your ankle.
So this is so you can bring a rope over to the bridge.
This is how you attach it to the bridge.
So that they can then pull it back.
Right.
So,
I'm also feeling like these are bungee jump
so if
options.
we... Okay.
So we
And
could choose not to hang glide.
that
No.
would then go down.
Yeah.
That doesn't get us
But maybe
across.
that's like a safety net of us going, well, plowing into the cliff face.
Also-
That seems safe.
Also, this is how you actually repair the bridge.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm on side with that.
Yeah. Would these actually make us not die from the fall, or is that not what they're for?
I mean, they would not be comfortable. You would take a significant amount of damage.
But you wouldn't, if you
But you
had the
wouldn't get
bungee
shish
strap
kebab.
on, maybe you wouldn't just plow into the bottom of a canyon and
That is a great summary.
okay, and not be impaled. And considering all of us have just watched 3 people just go,
I'm just
wham,
imagining.
wham, wham.
I'm just imagining like the 4 of us just standing on this cliff, just watching, like these 3 failures, and then the one guy getting across, and just like,
Not it.
this is a bad idea.
Also, there's a 4th guy. Well, or there was another guy who was rolling a big ball of these things.
He was one of the 4.
Yeah, he
was one of the
stopped
4.
because
He
they saw
stopped. Okay,
us
thank
and they
you.
were like, "Oh, let's not."
Swan did, yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was all. So that was all. There's no more prisoners.
There are
other
4
than-
prisoners.
That's
there's
us.
Other than us. Okay.
Not a
Right,
prisoner.
you're free.
Sentence communicated.
Communed.
Communed.
Commuted.
Commuted.
Neither of those words.
All right, I'm going to need
Good
a
night,
roll on your
everybody.
intelligence stat.
For convicts, is that a fairer way to say it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Unjustly imprisoned convict.
Unjustly in prison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for innocence.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was liberating lizards.
I was literally framed.
So
I mean, that's probably less wrong than me. If we want to have our who was the most wronged competition, you're
So-
probably more wronged.
So,
if
I think
so,
just
so not only does Snack know about that, but if I launch successfully, I'm very confident in my ability to get across. Snack has very good acrobatics.
yeah, so do I actually.
If I launch successfully, yeah, I got a +5.
Yeah.
But I got disadvantage to launch.
Can we like give you a push to help?
Yes. So that's a help action. You'll be delayed in initiative, which means there will be
a full round, and then you go again.
right. Now that only matters because that means you'll be going through the flock of undead seagulls after, rather than all simultaneously. I don't know if you have a plan for the undead seagulls. That is
Oh,
the only
right.
way that it'll make a difference.
And we're talking like there's like a lot of undead like it's not
Oh.
like
Maybe 18.
all right. So I'm just, like it's not worth it us trying to like pick them off with. I guess we could try to like shoot some arrows in there and scare them away before we go with the.
Could
Yeah.
I turn undead?
Oh hey.
What's your range on that?
Good question.
I'm just gonna. Can I just say that
Get
Mora
them
looks
turned.
at 3 people go over the cliff and say, "Oh,
Well, my thought is,
We're like
What
he
if-
made it. Oh seagulls. Okay, he made it. He made it. It's good.
my thought
Oh.
is, what if we don't
Oh,
actually?
no.
What if we don't actually hang glide? What if I hang glide and we pull the bridge back up?
that sounds like a great plan, Snack." Because
It
We're
has
splitting
I've
the
watched
party
a
then.
lot of people die today.
it has many great parts of that, in that, including not having the hang glide.
It is somewhat more tragic
Oh,
when they just go over a cliff and they do sort of that Wile E. Coyote hang in the air for a second before plummeting to
Because
the
like unlike Peg Leg's buddies, these were people who we like. They weren't necessarily like friends, but we were cohabitation.
we might have
people.
played a game of charades or 2 with them.
It
right?
was what I assume people do in prison.
it's what I thought. It's within 30 feet of me, and I'm
Yeah, it
guessing
says-
they're way further out than
It says
30
each
feet.
creature that can see or hear you within 30 feet.
Oh, there's no
So
way.
you can definitely do that once you get over there. So if you're in
If
sort
I'm
of
in the glide.
if you're in the glide at the same time as Snack,
Yeah.
then you can do that and they'll leave.
So you can turn them as you're flying through the.
Right.
Cool.
Seems like a really risky thing to try.
Well,
But it is
so-
maybe your only chance of avoiding having them land on you.
I just want to, for anyone thinking about it, we absolutely should not try to hang glide as a stack. Because the bottommost person on the stack, makes strength and athletics checks.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody thinks about doing things as a stack other than you.
Yeah, I did.
I'm glad you're bringing it to our attention, Snack. Thank you.
Just thought I'd point out that it's a bad idea.
So there is some information that I need from each of you if you're feeling like I really want a point of inspiration before my next roll.
Oh, sure.
Now, actually, speaking of inspiration,
Yes,
does that translate through sessions?
sure.
Because I got one last session and didn't use it, so I'm just
Oh.
wondering if I still have it.
Well, okay, so after you've launched and you've used it, I'll ask you another question and you can have more inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, I'll answer any questions. Hit me up.
Sure. So you walked from Port Nyanzaru to Semolo to rescue the lizards, right?
Yeah, it sucked.
Right. So if you want inspiration, you can tell me about one of the things that happened to you en route that sucked.
Oh my god. Okay, so I was in the jungle. It was like 4 days in, and I had gotten the hang of like sneaking around. Because it turns out you don't want to move at night because that's when like all of the poisonous critters come out. And you don't want to move during the day because that's when all the really awful things come out. But if you can go just at dusk and dawn, most things are either going to bed or waking up, and the only thing that's out are the horrible gnats, which, you know, on a scale of venomous super spider to awful frilled death spitter, are not that bad, really. So I'm sneaking around, and the sun's just coming up, and I step into what I think is going to be a slight downhill slope, but it is in fact an extremely slippery pile of mud, and I go all the way down an incredible slope and land in the bottom of a bog, where some sort of horrible Chaltian alligator is just waking up and thinking, you know what I want to eat is elf. And then I see,
I don't even know what elf is.
but it was looking.
But I got a real.
He was inspired by my landing. I'll tell you that. And then just as I'm like, oh crap, and I'm thinking things are really bad, I can see bubbling up sort of underneath, rising through the bog, is my mother's cloak. So not only am I going to have to face off with an alligator, I have to rescue the cloak, or I'll die. Like, the cloak being damaged is actually probably worse than the alligator. So anyhow, that was, luckily I was able to, like, get out of the way and hide in a log and like at the back of a log, so it's like Jaws couldn't reach into the log, and then it got stuck, and I bopped it on the nose with my stick, and then eventually it got bored and left, and then I was able to take the stick and then fish the cloak out, and then wring it out, and then hang it up in the sun while I like hid from all of like the dinosaurs going by, and that kind of got some of the stains out, most of it. I'm sure there's a potion or something I can get when I get back. It's only a little mud stain down the back. It's only a little algae into the fur lining. It's probably fine.
Now it's only missing a strip that's now around the sage's neck.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, that part is around the sage's neck, so maybe that's fine. Maybe I can just put new fur lining on. My mom won't notice it's 8 inches shorter.
Have some inspiration.
Thank you.
That crocodile is starting to look pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Is this after? I guess this is after the rest of that group got like taken out by chult things.
Yeah. Also, centipedes like crawled all over me, and it was super gross, but still better than being eaten by a crocodile. So my before I got to Chult, I would have been like, centipedes, I'd rather die. And now centipedes are like, yeah, okay, but millipedes are still like, I'd rather die.
Yeah.
It's millipedes are
It's amazing how
crocodile.
your perspective changes.
Yeah. It's like
just-
these things are super gross, but they're not actually trying to eat me. So
Well, they are, but they're doing it really inefficiently because they're so small. They're tiny, soft bites.
aw.
Like a rabbit.
Yeah.
Gross.
I already have inspiration, so I don't
right.
think I do it again, so yeah.
All right, so
I could answer your question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
sure.
inspiration.
I don't have inspiration.
You don't
yeah.
have inspiration. All right.
No.
Well, you said that your tribe and you didn't get along, and you implied that you'd had a number of conflicts with various members of your tribe. Please tell me about one of those members of your tribe.
Oh, geesh. Wow.
So many to choose from.
Yeah. It's, oh, Man, I'm trying to think.
Or,
Okay.
and this one's for anybody, we had used a feminine pronoun for one of Peg Leg's minions. And all of the minions that we saw last week had masculine pronouns attached.
Oh.
So the other person who was with Thurp who crawled up the ladder must be
Oh, right.
the other minion.
Right, her, okay.
Felicity.
Felicity?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So,
What a bee.
so if you guys tell me about Felicity, Snack can have inspiration.
Oh,
Like what she was up to in the prison.
I don't care. Just give me some stuff.
I'm trying to think of.
Okay, so
I'm drawing a complete
She
blank.
hung,
Just,
she
you're
hung
on
out.
drugs, it's
She
cool.
hung
yeah,
out
I
with
freely
Peg Leg.
admit, I'm not, yeah.
She hung out with Peg Leg because, and it was clearly obvious that it's one of those things where it's like, if I hang out with her, then I'm going to get some cool things out of it, and I'm going to also look better by comparison.
yeah.
Very, very self-serving. It's like, I don't have to be as mean to these other guys, and also, you know, it's like I get all the stuff that I want, and they'll want to talk to me instead of her, and that's fine by me because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can con some bread out of them or some other stuff.
Yeah, Felicity was like, "Oh, I'll be your friend. I'll say nice things to you for Peg Leg. All you have to do is give me half of the meager rations Peg Leg even let you had, and I'll put in a good word for you and maybe get some more tomorrow." And it never really worked, but sometimes it did, so you kept giving it to her.
Yeah, like 10% of the time you're like, I didn't have to go on work detail today. Or, you know, I was allowed to eat those 3 rocks with my potatoes. You know, like,
So the thing where it's like at least Peg Leg stabs you in the front.
yeah. Felicity was all about stabbing you in the back.
Yeah, and she was a really bad singer, but nobody could tell her that.
No.
Because then she wouldn't do you any favors. Favors in heavy air quotes, but like, oh yeah, like every Saturday night for like prisoner review, because we had to like fill our time somehow. Felicity would be like, and now the abridged Elvish songs of the great poet Hammersack Boy Booze Bottle.
Yeah. Let me think of some bullshit.
Yeah, some dwarven poet.
Yeah.
Warhammer.
And I was like, I've
Booze
never
Bottle.
heard of this person. What the hell are they
I'm
talking
literally
about?
just looking at things behind beach. But yeah, and it was bad.
Good improv. Who was Kaiser Chose?
Yeah, and Monson, I don't think she could sing in dwarf. Could she?
No, I didn't think so too.
No.
Though what I thought was, you know, because and I'd lean over to you and be like, "Oh, Mora, what do your elvish ears hear?"
Oh, a sack of stones being kicked down a hill.
It was fun to you know, gas on her a little bit, but I mean, it kept us, you know.
I mean, I will miss making fun of Felicity
Yeah.
behind her back, but
Yeah.
that's about it. We can find other people to do that to, Bonton.
She also took the brush that Chara sent for me, which really pissed me off. Yeah.
God!
She was Chara's like the only person who actually believed that I was innocent, and so like sent down like some care package stuff, including a brush.
I didn't know that was supposed to be yours.
Yeah.
She had such ratty hair, I don't know why she bothered combing it all the time.
right?
But she did it all the time.
So she sent down like some stuff, and I never got any of it. Like Peg Leg and her crew took all of it, and
I'm so sorry.
worst day. Anyway,
Well, now she's in the jungle, and maybe a T-Rex will step on her.
And Snack has inspiration.
we can only hope.
Wow, thank you, guys.
It's a team sport.
Yep.
I like co-op games.
Okay.
For
So
those who are only watching the recorded version and not on the stream, I had a wisdom teeth out today.
So current plan: throw Snack off the cliff
Yeah, with a hang glider
with a
attached.
hang glider
and a weird bungee
and a
cord.
bungee cord.
Yeah, he's told us about these bungee cords, and
Yep.
I actually kind of liked Giovanni. He was always good in Prisoner Review, so I'm a little sad he's dead.
He had a beautiful voice.
He did.
And he could dance like a god.
Like he was kind of an asshole, but he was entertaining anyway.
Oh yeah.
And nice abs.
Yeah. No.
Nice abs.
This part, no. This
No.
part, yes.
All good. Yeah, he was built to do that.
Yeah.
So if you're also in the first wave of hang gliders,
I think
you
I go
can
with
take
you.
care of
There
the
may only be
seagulls.
one way. Like if we get the bridge fixed, we don't need to take.
So it's
Yeah.
going to take like an hour to fix the bridge after you attach the cord.
So I
guess-
have to go with you
So
too.
this
make
is
the
the
seagulls
question:
not
is
go
it
near
like
you.
are we helping these people replace their bridge, or are we escaping from Semolo Plateau?
If we repair the bridge, you two don't have to risk hang gliding
hang
off.
gliding, yes.
So if two of us
Or
go,
if we only like medium care, we can like We can take the bungee with us, tie it off to the bridge, and then just leave and let them haul it up.
That's true.
If all of you have gone.
But then we have to all hang glide.
Yeah. Or
I think-
we can not help them at all.
Yeah.
Can I point out that
There will be one hang glider left,
Yeah.
right? Because there's 5 remaining.
If you choose to not
Yeah.
kick it over the edge.
Well, I mean, there's
I think
Catolos,
it's
which hasn't
super-
quite blown
They
off
did
the-
imprison us for 4 months.
But it's super BM to imprison them on super bad manners to imprison them.
Somebody
on
here
a plateau.
framed me for arson, which is pretty shitty.
Yeah,
I
and they're
say-
really awful to lizards, but that doesn't. But
We're
that lady
technically,
who's
like-
needed us to beat her rug seems okay.
Nanahemba.
There's children up here.
I think we go off the edge, you and I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take the bungee cord though.
Well, yeah.
Let's not screw these people. There's
Yeah.
kids up here.
Also, you don't die if you've got the bungee cord.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Do you both
Yeah.
take bungee cords then?
So
Like,
should we all go
There's
and
like a dozen bungee cords.
so
We
should
might
we
as
should
well
we
have
all
one each of
go
us,
and then
yeah.
like leave or and attach the thing, or should we? You guys go and
Well, here's
repair the bridge.
here's the problem. If they go and it takes them like an hour to repair the bridge, then we're stuck over here for an hour, and maybe they're like, "Hey, come back to prison."
Yeah, that's. I'm a little concerned that after this whole prisoner riot is over, they'll remember that we're supposed to be in prison.
Now, and here's the deal.
I thought we were chill with the mayor now.
He has reduced their sentences.
Yeah.
But they still have sentences.
Yeah.
And if
But aren't we supposed to go back to his place and get stuff?
Well, he wanted us. Oh Jesus, maybe. Yeah, I think that was part of the thing, wasn't it? We were supposed to go back and get tailored outfits tomorrow,
Yeah.
but we can
right.
leave now.
With no supplies
Yeah.
and no water
I think it
skins and
make-
no armor.
I think
No, we got water
fixed.
skins.
I think we
Yeah,
fixed
you
the
have water
bridge.
I
Okay.
don't.
I don't.
Oh, wait, no, I do. I
Yeah,
picked
yeah.
up an extra one.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you.
Okay, but here's the deal. What if you're attacked by something on the other side while you're fixing the bridge?
I'll guess I'll have to heal you if I don't die first.
I
How
don't
do you feel
think
about
I'll
that?
be reducing the difficulty of the encounter just because 2 of the players chose not to go. We talked about this before the campaign started.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Maybe if we fix the bridge, they'll
Yep.
just commute our sentences.
Do you
and we
guys
can-
have good
we can get that
acrobatics and
cloak back.
athletics?
I do. I have very
yeah,
good.
I'm pretty acrobatic.
Grab a glider. Let's go.
All right.
So, if you're doing it in 2 waves, I don't know if you're doing it in 2 waves, I just want to make sure you understand this. Someone can use the help action.
To help
So the
snack
first
down.
wave. So the first wave can be helped by the second wave. Obviously, they can't then go back and help the second wave.
Right. So that would give them advantage, which is canceled out in Snack's case. But
Yeah.
that's still better than him having disadvantage.
Right.
And assuming that Bonton is also first wave, he'd have advantage.
So I feel like so the first wave should be the less good, or the people who have a less chance of taking off, and you've got
That's
the
me.
disadvantage.
I'm the only one.
And I'm,
Well, what's your athletics/acrobatics?
I'm untrained in both.
And
So-
he's the one who can get rid of the seagulls.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
they should stay gone for long enough for you
Okay,
to
so
Yes.
we'll
Dante, why don't we give them both a push?
right. So
You don't have to roll for it, you just help them. That's your action.
ta-da!
So that means he gets advantage and I just roll normal?
Correct. So, just to make sure I understand,
Yeah.
all 4 of you have hooked up the safety cords.
Yep.
Yes.
And you've put them around your ankles.
Yep.
These are all chemically treated. They're very, pulley, pushy, but they're
weird.
super tight. All right.
And we know that they're long enough that we're not going to
Yeah, this is what they're for.
Okay, good.
Cool.
We're not going to get halfway across. And then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 2. So
All right.
I have advantage, right?
Yes.
So
you
Bea's
two help.
advantage. You have normal. We're
All right.
Go nuts.
Sick. That's a 22.
Nice. Which I believe.
That is a success.
Oh,
your advantage
oh,
on the next thing.
yeah, you had advantage on the next
Except
Oh,
you
one.
have
but
advantage.
yeah,
on
yeah,
the-
I
yeah.
already have advantage.
And you can't have double.
I get double advantage. I don't know what that means. So was that advantage or disadvantage?
I have
Advantage.
advantage.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you're okay then, right?
My strength modifier is +1.
Yeah. So that means you 10.
10. I rolled 9
I'm
plus
glad
1
we
is
gave Bonton
10.
a push.
Good. Thank Christ.
I would feel so bad if we pushed you off and then you die.
I mean, hang on.
All right. So now we're in round 2.
Yeah.
You 2 are trying to stay elevated.
And
You
they're
2 are
launching.
launching.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Give me your rolls.
I might be short, but I'm not small,
So
right?
I don't have advantage or anything like that. I'm just
You
making a
have
roll.
inspiration if you
Oh.
want to use it.
I'm gonna wait until I have to try a recovery roll before I do inspiration.
I think me too.
20.
Okay, so you have inspiration or your advantage on your next roll after that then.
That's good.
So
great.
I guess a natural one's a straight failure regardless.
Not on skill checks.
Or non-skill check.
All right, well, go Paul and then I'll roll.
All right, here we go. Ta-da!
You get to try
I got a
recovery.
5. I have
You get a 5.
plus
I
5
failed
on
by 5 or
acrobatics.
more than
What's
Got a
that?
10.
Nice.
So you're launching okay?
I'm launching just barely okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, fine. 16.
Nice.
So Bonton
Rolled a 4, plus 1 is 5. If you fail by 5 or more, then dire things happen.
Okay. So you are swinging
Wait,
back.
so you fail by 5?
Yeah, if you fail by 5 or more, and you have to roll DC
Oh, if
10.
you fail by less than 5, then you get to recover.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right. So you have fallen back.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to be safe. This was on launch. So, or no, you were
Yeah,
already
I was
in the
out.
air. You were
Yeah,
already
I'm
out.
maintain-
All
I'm
right.
trying to maintain
He's-
altitude.
He was about to turn the seagulls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. So you are not maintaining altitude. No. So you are on your hang glider, and you're too low. So you can keep going, and I mean you failed. You're not
Yeah.
gonna make it
I'm not
to
going to make it to the plateau, or the
right.
other side. Yeah.
Like the bridge comes down to here.
yeah.
This is your best case scenario.
Bonton,
Okay.
what are you doing? You have to be higher.
I gave you a push!
How long is my hook? Not
that
long
long.
enough to grab the bridge.
Ooh.
It's like 6
It
feet or
would.
something.
I will say that with this hook thing, you
Yeah.
can have advantage on your athletics checks to climb up to the bridge if
Okay.
you keep going.
Okay.
This is also you've gotten far enough that you can turn the seagulls if you want to do that now.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn undead.
Please,
All right.
yes.
Yeah. And I just say that happens.
Yeah,
don't I?
and for a flock of undead seagulls, that's just going to work.
Bonton's just sort of drifting, and he does this thing, and then this flock just sort of goes. It just like
Well, cause yeah, I guess because
out in all directions.
Yeah,
Sorry,
'cause
I was thinking of something
normally-
else.
Normally, you know, there'd be like zombies, and it's like go away.
Mm-hmm.
But it actually is like a 3-dimensional bubble.
Yeah, just like a shockwave of undead seagulls just go out from Bonton.
And the ones at the bottom are like, "Ooh, convicts on a stick. We're going down there."
Nice, nice.
Oh dear.
So
So we can't like Bonton is like way like it's
No,
not
we
like we
can't
can
do
help. We
anything.
can't help him or anything.
you right.
Okay.
You can see this happening. You can let go and bungee back,
Or you can.
Or keep
Then you-
going.
or you
then
can
you
keep
lose your
going.
hang
There's
glider.
one hang
Yeah.
glider left, so you could go back,
I'd have to climb up, or
Yeah.
it would spring me back, and I'd have to climb the rest of the way to get back.
Right.
and you'd probably slam into rock on
if
the
you
way.
can get over to the other side at least and like grab onto something, and we get over, we can like help
Lower.
That's
it,
true.
pull you
Yeah,
up or
that's
something.
good. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Even though I'm gonna miss.
So I need one more roll from each of you.
For
you
us
have
to land.
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, do I? Nice.
Because you got 20.
Sick. Oh,
And
you're
I
right.
need
I did. Yeah.
2 more rolls from each of you.
Okay.
I think I used my
Can I use
inspiration
my
here.
inspiration?
Yeah, you can use your inspiration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration as well after I roll. So. Or
Okay.
I'm declaring that I can use it.
13. 13 with inspiration.
Nice.
Ah!
13. Do I bother rolling my inspiration?
Isn't that how that works? 'Cause
thought
you said
that's how
you
you're
would?
supposed to.
I don't know.
You roll twice and take the higher.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
The rolls are simultaneous.
13 for me as well.
Okay.
I got 18 to land.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're just right exactly where you want to be.
Oh yeah.
Which is still,
everything worked
which
out
is
fine.
Still, you're not like on the cliff face. You're
No, I'm on
still
the bridge.
On the bridge, but
Right,
it's
yeah.
easy to climb up.
Strapped to a hang glider and the bungee cords.
All
Paul,
right,
would you
have
I'm
to
going to
climb
maintain
down to attach
my
them?
altitude.
I
I got the same as Kathleen. I guess I will also use my inspiration
Yeah,
to try.
to not plummet immediately to your death.
I guess I wouldn't plummet immediately, but
You drift lazily to your death.
is it better to use my inspiration to try and do it, or just try? No, because the reroll is a 12, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
better to.
how
Well, yeah. I mean, if you have to declare you have to declare it first.
You have to declare your inspiration first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the dice roll for advantage, it says
Right,
it's simultaneous.
Okay.
I
So
got confused because
It's not a
you
reroll.
remember back when we were in the play test for 5th
Right,
edition
it
that it
changed
used
it.
to be that it was like you would roll and then before the DM would tell you if it was successful or not, you having seen your result could then say I want to use my inspiration and you'd roll a second one and then but now
Okay.
it's you go I'm going to do it and then you roll your 2d20s.
Okay, so I got a 1, but I have +5, so
Okay.
it's a 6,
Right.
which is okay. That means I can recover.
You can recover.
Okay.
But you rolled
And
a
you're
1.
going to use...
Yes.
Ew.
But
So
it's a
I
skill,
will.
so it's
So
not
I will use
automatic.
my inspiration for the reroll.
Right. I always feel like a natural 1 means there's some sort of bad flavor text that should... like,
I feel like I have more wind resistance than most of the other people.
Yeah.
You get that, that wind in your hair? I
Yeah.
have that everywhere.
Yeah. A lot of drag.
And when cats see things that are upsetting, they get sort of all bigger anyway, and their
puffed
hair
up,
stands
yeah.
up.
Okay, so I got a 21
Okay.
on my...
Recovery?
Okay, I'm good.
All right. So you're on the bridge.
Yep.
You're on the cliff below the bridge.
Yes.
All right. And you're going to be making an athletics check with advantage because of your hook.
What a great. Okay.
Good.
And-
That's good for you.
Good for me.
And you're trying to like sort of lower and help him out, reach a hand down or something.
Yeah.
What is with me tonight? An 8 and a 5.
So 9
so
is your
9.
better one?
9 is my better one. Yeah.
All right. So that's all you do this round. You haven't fallen. It
Okay.
didn't work.
That's good.
So
Let's land.
let's land. I allocated much
Wow.
less time for this.
Again.
The double ones.
So 6.
Okay.
So this is again the
This is my-
recovery thing.
So I'm like,
The-
"Ah!"
So is this where you're going to tell me about another bad thing that happened on the way to the plateau?
Oh, I'd love to. I have so many things.
That memes you died. That's not good.
No.
Oh, no.
Because it gives her inspiration.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll make this story shorter.
Okay.
So I found an encampment, and I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to sleep outside, or I don't have to trance outside. I can finally go in. Ooh, they have booze, and I got a very bad hangover, and it was terrible, and it made like the next day even worse, and like worse by Chult standards is very bad.
Okay.
You
But
haven't
I'm only
survived in the
60, and I'm not used to being left unattended when there's alcohol around.
You haven't survived in the wilds of Chult until you've done it with a massive hangover.
Oh yeah.
I bet like elven wine probably doesn't give you much of a hangover.
No,
too.
but whatever zombie moonshine these people had brewed out of tree roots and dead things. Boy, was it strong.
Oh, that's
And they had this amazing drinking game where you had to slap the stones and sing the song and then do the dance and then take a shot, and it was very fun.
Okie doke.
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you get a hangover the next day and a centipede's on your butt, and you're like, why?
I have lost track of who's where.
Paul,
I'm on the bridge.
You're on the bridge. You're beneath the bridge.
Yep.
Where do
Paul's
I
on the
attach
bridge?
this?
I haven't made my
You know
roll
exactly
to
where you're
attempt to land.
yes.
On the- so
I made my
Kathleen-
roll to attempt to land and then did very badly.
All right.
And so now I get a point of inspiration. So I'm rolling them both at the same time instead of last time, which was big cheats.
So if you fail at this one, you just don't land on the bridge, right?
Oh.
You still hit the wall.
Right.
Well, this time I got a 23.
Nice.
Remember
So
that
you're
hangover?
exactly wherever you want to be.
I'm like right below snack
Okay.
So
or snack.
you're about to get biffed in the head with a hang glider then, because I'm shrugging this thing off. Even though I could easily make the acrobatics checks to climb up with it, I don't care. Gone. And I'm gonna,
It sails by my head.
yeah, I'm gonna lash my bungee to the bridge so they can haul it up whenever they want. I'm
Sure.
getting up this ladder.
Cool.
Help.
Well,
Where's
oh
there?
yeah, right. Okay, sure.
All right, I will attempt to
guess I'll
get
help
to the
Bonton.
bridge. I get to the bridge successfully. I got
Awesome.
a 23 or 22.
All right.
Help.
Yep.
And
People are helping.
I will
Yeah.
endeavor to help. If
Do I
can.
still have advantage
You
with
have
the hook?
advantage.
All right. I reach
How do you
up.
like get it in there? Hey!
20!
Nice.
Yay!
There you go.
So, you guys have attached your bungee cords where they go, and there are 4 of them, which is going to make it, a nice, easier job for the people on the side. Doing it with 1 just sucks. And you get to the top,
Wait.
unless any of you have to make a roll because you're taking the.
I'm taking my hang glider,
Okay,
and I got a 9
cool.
to do it.
All right, I said you needed a 5. So,
Cool.
Maybe I should take mine too, actually. I'm gonna take.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I have very good acrobatics.
It's not
Sure.
like I can carry it with me. But...
You need a 5.
I'm
I
quite small.
got a
A strong
natural
gust could
20.
take me off.
So
Oh yeah, that's fair.
you're a
Yeah.
cat with a taste for flight now.
All right.
What's
All
the
right.
worst that could happen?
Right.
Where were you like 2 rounds ago when I almost died?
So you have attached the cords. You've made it to the top of the bridge. There's no sign of any of the prisoners who came before you.
Felicity.
What about the guy who was Spider-Man?
Yeah, he's still down there, but he's like, he missed it by a lot. So he's like, if you get some rope, can you put it down?
We're like, yeah, okay, man.
Dude,
We don't have a vendetta against him, do we?
I guess that's up to you.
Let's say no.
We got
Okay.
I'm not going to go out of my way.
He knew some good songs.
No one liked us, so I'm not going out of my way to help him.
No, but like, we don't want people to die
All right. Well, then
through neglect.
we
Go
assist
for
him.
it then.
Sure.
Well,
It's
I
like,
mean, you'll have to get some rope. But,
Oh shit.
meanwhile, you, without having to make any rolls, can see some smoke in the distance and hear some sort of commotion from over there, and sort of the tops of the trees. Like, you don't have visibility. You can't see what's
What
happening
do you
over
mean
there.
over there? Do you mean on the plateau or in the jungle?
In the jungle, sorry.
Okay.
Like, you've just climbed up, you're looking up, and so, I mean, there are some people back there worrying about the ropes and the bridge. But off in front of you,
And we're just like, look what we did, aren't we nice? That's what I'm doing
Yeah.
from this side.
It was us. We did it.
I'm thinking some of the guards who might otherwise have had to have done this are like legitimately happy and giving you some applause.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to.
I mean,
Hi, look at how great we are. I'm doing like a. Now, since you're so grateful to me for fixing your bridge, maybe consider being nicer to your lizards. But they don't hear me.
someone tries to do an interpretive dance back.
They just hear like, just like yeah.
So we're seeing the smoke in the direction that we like traveled originally when we were trying to collect stuff.
Yeah, off that way. And as you are spending your time dancing and doing the communication, you hear that there are some screams coming from there. You hear someone in human saying, "We're almost at the bridge! We'll lose them there!" And you hear someone shouting in Dwarf, but unless you understand Dwarf, you don't know what they're saying.
I understand dwarf. I imagine.
Oh, good point. So she's shouting out, "Today's a good day to die! Come at me, monsters!"
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, it's your cousin.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
She always says that.
They're in for a bad time.
Yeah, she's not. She doesn't
No,
know much about.
irrespective of Bunton's cousin, if
Yeah.
they're heading for the bridge, they're in for a bad time.
Do we try to?
Was your cousin part of the heroes that were sent off to?
No.
No. Oh dear.
Yeah,
But she sent you care packages at school.
it was very nice of her while I was at school. But yeah, if she's that mad, then something has gone wrong. And
It sounds that way.
she doesn't.
yeah.
She doesn't just fight people for fun. Usually, I mean, she wouldn't just pick up. Okay,
I stopped
she
dancing
has
and turned
picked a fight. She has picked several. She's really violent all the time. She's just really violent all the time. I can't
see.
make any excuses for my
It's like,
cousin.
and this is one of those situations.
It's one of those
They're coming
situations-
our way, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're attempting to.
I'm gonna get behind a tree.
Okay.
Oh right, Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might. Or, sorry, Batiri. That might be.
But yeah, can we like set up an ambush for whatever is going to be coming? Because
That sounds like a good idea.
they're going to come here.
I mean, I'm in a position where I could do that. That depends entirely on what it is.
well, obviously.
But I'm either hiding or ambushing.
And in either case,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're doing the same thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily it looks very similar.
Do we yell back that the bridge is out just to warn them, or do we just watch
That's up
and
to
see
you.
what happens?
I'm behind a tree. You
Yeah,
do you,
don't-
fam.
we-
It's your cousin.
We just hear indiscriminate yelling. You're the one who understands what's being yelled.
I yell back in Dwarven.
Well,
the
we did
bri-
hear the human yelling that they're heading for the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yell back in Dwarven. The bridge is out, because it's somebody I recognize, and I'm going to yell back to them in that same language.
Great.
So now my cousin is aware hopefully heard me yell that the bridge is out. I can't say if she's heard it or not, but I did yell it.
You helped.
All right.
I helped.
You tried.
So yeah, I will hide along around the place in anticipation of somebody coming through.
If they're running from... Oh no, I have an axe. This is fine.
Yeah.
It's like they're running from a dwarf, and there's going to be another dwarf appearing in front of them, but he's got a battle axe. Maybe I'll be okay. I can just stay where I am, which is out in the open.
So
Can I reluctantly put away my treatise on 97 ways that you could improve lizard habitation and treatment on the Semolo Plateau, which I was just about to start reading because I have it with me.
To the people across the...
I can project.
It's what you were working on for the last 4 months in prison.
Yelling really loud.
I mean,
No.
Yeah,
My treatise.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 1.
So your
and I
cousin
rolled that
shouts
up.
back, "Glad to have found you. Come help these humans kill fungus bats."
Oh, guys, we gotta go.
What? Why?
Well, how do you feel about killing fungus bats?
Do we have to?
What's a fungus bat? Is it as crappy as everything else here?
It's your typical Chult monster.
Okay, good. I was like, if I have to
You know
roll
what-
knowledge nature on
it's
that.
like, you know what fungus is?
Yeah.
You know what a bat is?
Now imagine if it was a bat made of
big-
fungus or is covered in fungus.
Because we would
Yeah.
know that. How big is a fungus bat?
Not very big.
Okay, like bat sized.
Yeah, maybe large bat size.
Also like a fruit bat,
Sure.
but
Not
all
fruit.
part fungus.
Right. Mostly fungus. They have spores that they breathe at you,
Right.
and then that infests you, and that's how
Yeah.
they reproduce.
Oh,
And you
awful.
cough up fungus bats?
Oh no.
Or
You
do they
cough
run
for a
from your
while.
chest?
More that.
I've had
Oh,
very bad
that's-
experiences with fungus monsters.
Yeah, spore all up in your
Spores were bad. Also, yeah, I kind of
Give me
collect them.
My cousin's in trouble. I need to go help her. She's not chasing humans. They're all fighting off these fungus bats.
Fine. I'll go with Bonton.
Okay.
As long as we try to dispose of the fungus bats in the most humane way
I was
possible.
pretty medium on the idea until it was like oh well, you know.
Family.
Yeah, it's like, oh fine. I'm there for family.
We will euthanize them as quickly as possible.
That's right. One arrow to the head. That's it.
So you can run toward this group.
It sounds like they're coming towards us.
Right. And you quickly figure out there are a lot of people running through the jungle, like a lot of people, mostly human, running for the bridge. This is actually the nomadic group that has
taught me the song?
Yes,
Oh, I love those people. They're so nice.
they have that
Don't
zombie
drink
booze,
their booze.
zombie moonshine.
Even if they ask, don't. But they're very nice.
No promises.
Okay, so if I recognize their kind of voices, I'm
Yeah.
going to do a quick check to make sure there's no snakes, and I'm going to sort of get up a little higher up a tree so I can do that.
So you're looking up, and you see that in addition to the fungus bats,
Oh no.
there's a giant stilt puffer that's sort of slowly making its way through the jungle. It's like 30 or 40 feet high. It's got a bunch of arrows stuck out of it. Oh, it's got a couple more arrows now, because clearly people are still working on this.
It's a stilt puffer.
It has a symbiotic relationship with some of the fungus creatures in Chult, and it can do a spit that covers you in goop so that you slow down, so that it can then, like, does these massive talons, and it can tear you up and eat you.
What is it though? What
Is it
made
like
Oh,
an
it's-
AT-AT made of like puffs?
It's a bird that can't fly.
Oh,
It just has really long legs.
Yeah.
So it's like a
30
super
feet tall.
ostrich.
Yes, it's a we'll just
Okay.
call it the super ostrich if that's easier than stilt puffer.
great.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Stilt
now we have
puffer.
a mental picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it green and like fungusy though?
Yes, it itself is a bird, but it's got fungus all over it.
Okay, gross. So I'm like, wow, that is impressive and disgusting.
So let's roll some initiative.
Yeah, let's do that. Heyo.
How'd you do?
Well, I rolled a 20,
I rolled.
which is not the
Yeah.
time you necessarily want to roll your natural 20 for the day, but
I rolled 8. Bonton is 8.
surely he's older than that.
Yeah, he's like
I actually don't know how old Snack is.
140.
Wow, really?
Yep. I wanted to pick something like
Laura?
middle-aged for a dwarf.
I am
Bless
17.
you, by the way.
Thank you.
That's dwarf middle age.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It seemed about right when I was
Dundee?
checking.
11.
Snat.
23.
You just want to get in there.
I guess so.
You're already hidden. You're ready.
Yeah.
You're like,
Is there some
like a
kind of
coiled
like,
spring.
I
And
guess
I'll put your cousin in there.
I guess it's like insight to like know about this puffer thing or the bats,
So
about like what they can do to me.
I think you would have just some
have initiative
data. So the fungus bats are going to have a breath attack. They're just trying to infest you with spores. You won't even take any damage.
Heather?
You
You
know,
have initiative now.
Until much later.
right. The Stilt Puffer can do this spit that will tangle you up in its goop. It's sort of fungoid goop. Or it just has these massive talons on the end of its leg. It can do a lot of damage.
That happened to me once. I
the
had that
people-
goop for like a week.
I bet.
I was cleaning it out of areas.
And Balia's like, watch out for the burrowing mole ticks.
Mole.
What does Snack know a burrowing mole tick to be?
So a mole tick is about the size of a mole, but it's
But it's a tick.
It's never.
Right.
It's never moles the size of ticks. Is
No.
it? It's always ticks the size of moles.
Yeah.
It's always the small thing the size of the big thing.
yeah, it's never a bear the size of an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be adorable.
it would actually.
Yeah.
And so inbred from getting that small.
Yeah.
Burrowing, eh?
He would just shake and pee all the time.
Maybe like a spectacled bear. Sort of reasonably small, right?
I hope we're talking burrowing in the ground.
As in, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how ticks work.
Yep.
Maybe they burrow in both. Poor Colastos.
I mean, it did say mole, right? Could
Yeah.
be.
Maybe what they do is they come up to the surface and they just start burrowing again down into the ground. They just come up again and burrow again into the ground, and they're not harmful at all.
Yeah, maybe that.
That's why Dale's added them to initiative, because they're just here for fun.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys can see this.
You can make them secret.
Yeah, I can. I didn't.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Well,
I'm almost ready.
I'm gonna,
All right.
Christ.
I'm putting my hook away, getting
After
my
I-
battle axe.
I ask, did she
gonna-
yell back in common about the burrowing mole ticks? I guess
Probably
so.
not.
It was in dwarf, but it sounds like you're getting stuff translated.
Yeah. Oh,
or it's like burrowing mole ticks.
you know, I'm revising my position on the zombie booze. whatever they make their hooch out of.
We're all gonna have a nice stiff drink of it later.
I'm going to
So-
try and take out the Stilt Puffer first.
Also, is like this entire like nomadic group running this way, trying to get across the bridge?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't bode well.
No, that's what I was saying. That's what I said. They're in a bad way.
So we have to hold this. We have to hold everything off for about an hour while they repair the bridge.
I feel like they could repair faster if there's 4 ropes.
Yeah, that's what Dale said.
Then again, why are they going to repair the bridge when there's a bunch of nest? The point is that the bridge being fallen protects them.
Because what do you know about the group of humans that's about to arrive here?
They make a mean drink.
That the mayor's sister is married to their chief's son.
Right.
So they're being expected. So even though perhaps, basically, but just going with Senny, maybe it's not the shiniest pennies in the jar and the guard, but the mayor's like, get that bridge up.
So yeah, are they going to be able to see that, or should Mora let them know? You know how to project.
It's true.
I mean, they probably saw a bit of smoke,
So they
but
know there's trouble.
this group isn't expected until tomorrow.
Okay.
I yell
They've
from the
been
trees.
running.
I yell from my tree. The mayor's sister is here.
Oh,
No, it's the mayor's sister's husband to be, isn't it? Or is
They're
she-
married.
Oh, they're married already. Oh,
and
okay.
and the sister's there.
And even if
She
she
married the
wasn't,
chief's
who
son.
cares if it's a lie?
Right.
Just
Yeah.
get the bridge back up.
I really hope the chief and the chief and the mayor's sister are still alive.
So we can keep talking, but let's be in
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah,
so
you
Snack's
bet.
up first.
Yeah, so like I said, I think we should try and take down this giant bird that immobilizes us. So I'm going to shoot at the Stilt Puffer.
Considering we're all sort of in.
Ow. That was really loud.
Yeah.
Also, it was a complete whiff. Well, I don't know, actually. I guess we don't. It's a huge thing, so who knows. 9.
9's a miss.
Yeah. Suck.
All right. So the fungus bats still can't see you.
Adam's a big fan of the fungus bats, isn't he?
Yes. That's the band you're thinking of.
Okay, cool.
Good job, Graham.
Good.
Mora's up
Opening for
next.
Stilt Puffer.
All right. I am going to try to shoot at the Stilt Puffer.
Go
I have
ahead.
a longbow.
I don't like the idea of
Oh, yeah,
immobilizing
longbow
goo.
now.
Yeah. What's your damage on a longbow?
Oh shoot. Could you look that up while I figure out if I hit or not? 12? Does 12 hit?
12 does not hit the Stilt Puffer.
Well, then I
Wow.
have another round to look up how much damage a longbow
It's huge,
does.
but nimble.
Yes.
Do you have a
Well,
copy
or
of
there's like.
Or it's moving and I'm like
or it
in a
has-
tree.
Or it has really thick skin, right?
Yeah.
It just doesn't damage.
Feathers.
Yep.
Beautiful plumage, the Stilt Puffer.
remarkable bird?
Yes. All right. So the
Size of a crane, but not the bird, the crane. The construction material. Machinery.
So you guys have complained about your dice a lot tonight. I think it's the table. I don't think it's just you because that was my 4th attack roll of the night, and I haven't. Nothing on my die has been a double digit.
I've been doing okay dice-wise tonight, honestly.
We should stop using D10s for this. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
And its range is.
All right.
150,
So
And it checks
it's
against dex,
Donde,
right?
and then Balia, and then Bonton, and then some question marks.
I don't.
Do you
like
have
that.
proficiency for?
Yes, I do.
longbows? Cool.
So that means did you added all your pluses to hit to that 12? Like what did you roll?
I rolled a 9, and then I added a +3 for my dexterity.
So
you
then an
need more.
additional +2.
Yeah.
Oh, for my proficiency bonus. I'm so dumb. Okay, did I hit on a 14 then?
And the Stilt Puffer. Nope.
It's your mulligan.
Geesh.
Okay, but that's more.
Too many feathers.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that puffer now.
stay to your
Yeah,
plumage.
it's a scary. It
State
is not
of plumage.
a tier-appropriate encounter, but you got help,
Yeah, that all right, cool.
Okay,
cool.
Maybe we
and
should.
it's injured.
Maybe we should work our way up.
Well,
Like
it's
take out
Donde.
the ads.
Start with the
So,
feet.
No,
I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't want to get in close combat with the Stilt Puffer.
absolutely not.
There's a bunch of bats around, but the bats haven't seen us yet.
So you are not. You haven't encountered the group yet. You
Okay.
sort of know that there are like
so
100
just
people
firing.
running through the
Okay.
jungle toward you, and you can see some stuff up in the sky.
Okay. In that case, I'll just shoot it with my. I'll just shoot it with my short bow then,
Sure.
because I can see that.
You're shooting a big puff?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the only thing I can see.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run forward.
Oh, maybe not.
So there's like a big group,
Fleeing from something.
right? We might as well get our licks in before they come in. So
Sure.
I will see if I can hit it.
Go ahead.
Where it's short bow. Probably not. Nope.
You know, 14 misses.
That's a 12. So
Okay. So Balia, you can't see her. Ha!
Are you happy that you hit?
Yeah, I mean, she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it just it sounded like you finally got a success, but of course it was on like a friendly.
Yeah, we're playing co-op.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
see.
We're all on the same side.
Balia just took out one of the mole ticks.
Nice.
1.
Yeah, Wanton. And then a whole
You don't
bunch of me.
You don't have range, do you?
No, I don't. I have to engage anything straight up.
Well then,
Uh,
you're moving, I guess.
yeah, I'm moving. I will join my cousin.
Okay,
Can I make it?
so
25 feet.
so you're hoofing it through the jungle. I think you're gonna have to double move it,
Okay.
but you'll get up there, and she's gonna see you, and she's gonna be super happy. I've been looking everywhere for you. Talk later. Go for the undead Spore Gator. You're a necromancer.
Oh, you'll find that
You've already used
I turn undead. I haven't even had a rest yet.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna go
I
take.
need an hour-long nap.
Yeah. A quick 500 weeks. Be right back.
Yeah. Strictly speaking, that's not going to work. Let's start with...
Well, all you've done this. You've used everything already. 'cause
Good,
you've moved.
great, okay.
Undead Spore Gator.
Read up what Shield of Faith does.
That sounds fun.
Undead Spore Gator.
But we're not. There's only one undead Spore Gator,
Yay.
and people have been afraid of it and have been attacking it.
All right, cool.
Just like there's only one
Stilt Puffer.
Stilt Puffer.
That
And
we're
there's
aware of.
lots of arrows in
Is
it.
this the same thing that attacked me in the bog, Dale?
I would think, that's up to you.
Okay.
But when you were talking about the gator, I'm like, oh, I've got one of those coming up.
Oh, perfect. This is definitely the same kind of gator then.
Okay, it might even be the same gator.
Oh, that bastard.
It got a taste for elf flesh.
Well, it didn't actually get a nip in on me.
Well,
But-
the smell, anyway.
Yeah. It's. I've been on his mind.
So speaking of familiar, there are a bunch of tiny venomous dinosaurs
Oh, good.
that are running through here. And the good news is we have now removed all of the question marks from the initiative.
So these guys just were running through the forest, like aggroing everything as they went, and just
Yeah.
kited it all this way.
That is exactly what has
Because they
happened.
were like, it'll be fine, we'll run across the bridge and
Oh
they'll be-"
boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, it was not a bad plan.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, it was very similar to our plan.
Yeah.
Once we were attacked by the tiny feminist dinosaurs.
Yes.
They just lack a very important piece of information.
Like, I'm not faking this. That's a natural one.
Wow.
I don't usually use a screen. I usually roll in front of everybody. And
Yeah,
so,
Dale's just sitting back here faking all of his terrible rolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want people to think, oh, he's being nice and softballing. No, I just suck.
Yeah, nobody's rolling well tonight.
Yeah.
What happens when a tiny venomous dinosaur gets a critical failure?
Bites his friend. Sees his tail and bites it.
All right. So literally not one of the dinosaurs got double digits on the D20.
Wow.
Oh, the Stilt Puffer rolled an 18 to spit.
Uh-oh.
That's going to hit.
Who?
Your cousin.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
So Balia is covered in fungal goop.
Ugh.
And if any of you didn't know how to swear in dwarf, I
We've
believe,
learned now.
yeah,
We're getting a great lesson.
yup. Which brings us to the Undead Spore Gator.
Fungal goop.
Which brings us, as always, to the Undead Spore Gator.
Fungal goop, we call it fun goop.
Yeah.
We don't. We don't. Nobody calls it that. It's not fun.
So the Undead Spore Gator is missing one of his legs, so he has disadvantage. And I rolled a 16 and a 7.
Oh,
Phew.
wow.
Poor undead sport.
Thank
know
you.
what? Yeah, my sympathy does not extend that far.
Oh.
No, not
I'm
really.
sympathetic to you, not the Spore Gator.
Yeah. You're doing all you can. You're entertaining us. You're putting on a great show, Dale. You're doing a great job.
Well, thanks.
Meanwhile-
I'll take the morale bonus, but it's next turn.
Cool. Let's try and shoot this Stilt Puffer again.
Yep. So
Okay.
both the Stilt Puffer and the Spore Gator, so you know, I am decrementing their hit points every round because they're getting a bunch of arrows from the mooks in the tribe.
Awesome.
So eventually, even if you're all dead, these will be defeated.
Oh,
That's fantastic,
yeah.
Dale.
That's-
Thank you.
I'm a helper.
That's so,
Yeah.
it warms my heart to know
We
that
can take,
even,
take comfort in
even if
knowledge.
we die, yeah. Okay, a new number, a 16.
Oh, 16's going to hit.
Hey,
16
nice.
hits, 14 misses.
Cool, cool. We have a window there for 7 points.
7 points is lots.
Yeah.
None of my mooks have been doing 7 points.
Are all of my party mates within range of me?
much better.
Sure.
30 feet? Yeah. Okay.
I'm much better with arrows than they are, I guess.
Yeah, you're
Bows. Well, both.
right. I mean, you're not only a fighter, but you're also, that's your specialty. Mm-hmm. These guys are traders. All right.
Amateur brewers.
Yeah.
Actually, quite good, honestly. They could go pro.
Zombie moonshine.
They probably trade it with other places.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, I got some fungus bats coming in. Oh,
Fun bats.
yes.
Stop calling them that. They're not fun.
So, does a 10 hit your touch AC, Donde?
That would be for.
What's touch AC?
Oh, do we
For-
not have that in 5th edition? Okay,
Well,
what-
I haven't marked it on my sheet.
All
anyway.
right. What? Sorry, my brain is.
No, I
missing.
actually don't know that for sure. I don't think it's a thing. Is it?
If so, armor doesn't protect you against some things.
Right. I'm
But
pretty
I-
sure there's touch attacks.
Okay. So,
So,
what's your armor class?
being a monk, everything is dex based. So
Okay.
So I believe my AC is just 15.
All right. So I have missed you with
right.
my spores from my bat.
Assuming that my monk wisdom based armor is a defends against touch attacks, which I
Yes.
feel like it probably does.
I feel like it would be. So a 3 would also miss you.
Dex, you mean? You said wisdom.
Yeah, monk gets
Oh,
wisdom.
sorry.
on it,
That's
too.
correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So those
Being
missed
fast
you.
and also
Mora.
All right.
being
Like,
So
by the way,
there's-
when I say, just for anyone listening, when I say that there are touch attacks, I mean that there's certain, at least for players, there's certain things that's like, you can do this ability to a creature you can touch, but I don't actually know, I don't think there's like a differing ACs necessarily.
My brain has too many additions floating
Yeah.
around in it. Yeah.
There used to be a thing with like
Yeah, no, I remember
Easier to
that.
hit,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is anybody I know in close combat with any of these things? Like anybody, like a friendly, like Bonton or like Balia
Balia.
or anything like that?
So you're very close to the Spore Gator.
Yes.
As is Balia.
Okay. So, because I have a sneak attack, if I have advantage and/or another enemy target is within 5 feet or an enemy is within 5 feet, like engaged in combat,
Right.
I can add 1d6 damage to my roll. So I'm going to be like, looking at that and I'm like, wait a minute, Spore Gator! And I'm aiming at that instead.
There's nothing in the rulebook that says a dog can't have touch AC. Armor class is armor class.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Does a 13 hit on a Spore Gator?
13 does not hit on a Spore Gator.
Darn.
The Spore Gator's scales are intact.
Right.
The Spore Gator is going to be the hardest thing to hit out
Oh,
of the small list of creatures against you.
darn. Okay, well,
The small list of a large number of creatures. When you group them by type, yeah.
it makes them less.
No, I mean,
Yeah, because I'm helpful. I don't want
Yeah.
you to be scared.
who knows how many Moltics there are?
Or-
Nobody, because they're
Exactly.
underground.
Yeah. See, they do burrow underground.
They do. Burrowing is being used in both senses.
Yeah,
feel
that's what I
like-
thought.
I feel like they're opportunistic.
are they like the star moles?
Oh, God, I hope not.
I hope they are.
That's horrifying.
But can you imagine they do so much burrow and who's just like grab your arm?
I don't think they're.
Claws
Proboscis
come
is
out.
I don't think a
Yeah.
star mole is more horrifying than a star mole sized tick.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So one of the mole ticks has gotten into the goop
Are you okay?
Yeah.
around Balia
Ah.
and is trying to like crawl up inside her trousers to
Like
get in
through
some-
the goop?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That shit's not okay.
Yeah, it's she's screaming and trying to get her great axe free so that she can start hacking at her leg. And she killed the other mole tick. There's only one mole tick left.
Oh, hey.
Donde, and then Balia, and then Bonton.
All right. It has stuff like I can see that stuff right because a bunch of bats attacked. So
Right.
I have like bats on me right now.
Right, and everybody else is slowly moving in your direction. I think you have a pretty good sense of what's going on here.
Right. Okay. So if they're bats on me, I have to take them out, or else I'll get attacks of opportunity and stuff.
They were spitting at you.
Oh, they're not actually close combat on me.
You can easily make it close combat on you,
Um,
but you're correct.
Are they low? Like, are they flying low enough that I can attack
Yeah,
them in close combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also tiny venomous dinosaurs.
Also, tiny venom. I mean, there's a wide selection.
Yeah.
There's
There's
also
a smorgasbord of
there's
things
also
to
Good
attack.
evening,
There's
sir.
also one of these ticks.
We've
that
prepared
are-
for you
that's-
tonight
That's
this
on Balia. That will
buffet of delights.
be hitting Balia.
What
which is
would you
not so
like to
good.
punch?
But you're right beside her.
Yeah. Well, I'm up close. I'm close to the Spore Gator, and she is close to the Spore Gator as well. The assumption is that we are very near each other.
Yes.
But I didn't get hit with the goo because I wasn't the one who
How,
was.
how
Getting hit with the goo.
many bats are we talking here?
There are 3 left.
3 left?
Yeah. Last round you ran up to her.
Yeah. Oh right. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
That's right.
I'll punch a bat.
Go ahead.
In fact, I will. Or actually, no, wait. I'm not. Now I have a spear, so I'm stabbing a bat.
Stab a bat.
Neat.
They are clumsy.
Bat stab.
It's a palindrome.
8 is probably not any good.
Wow, it is.
It is right.
8 is a miss.
8 is a miss. All right. In that case, I will kick the bat.
Yeah, wow.
Go ahead.
Aha!
I wouldn't put it
19.
past you to just say that's
19's
a
a hit.
palindrome to random phrases, but no, bat stab is actually a palindrome.
Oh, Batman?
No, bat stab.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. The moment he said stab a bat, I was like,
and
that's
that
almost a
does
palindrome.
5 points of damage.
All right, you take out one of the fungus bats.
Oh
No,
man,
I
is it just
missed.
like
I was like,
Oh wait.
They just pop.
It just pops.
Ugh.
do I?
Breathe. Do you breathe?
So
Try not to.
I need a Constitution save, but you have advantage on it.
This is just straight the
Yeah.
attribute. Okay. That is a
Okay.
18.
Good idea.
That is plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have advantage when they're attacking you, but if you're just like popping them, you know it's coming.
Nice.
All right.
I like that. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Strike.
Okay. Balia is very unhappy. She's going after this mole rat that's trying to climb up her trousers. And, just destroys it in spite of her disadvantage.
Wow. Wowee.
Yeah. My dice worked.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
You have
so
no
that's the
idea how
bad guys
pleased
coming.
I am.
And Bonton, it's your go.
Okay. then I'll
You're
take
still
Australia.
next to the undead Spore Gator.
I can. Okay. So either I can attack this thing, or I can bless, which is to bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within range, which includes, let's say, you 3.
Yeah, hey, what's up?
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which takes a minute, a target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
oh.
Do we only get that? We get that once? Like we expend that,
It's
or is it? For
it's
the
a
next,
concentration enchantment, so it's basically duration. It's concentration up to 1 minute.
But do we get that for like every attack within that? Wow.
Yeah, whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends.
Yep.
Wow.
You get to
That's
add. You
pretty
get to roll a
But
d4
that's
and
all
add.
he's doing for the rest of the fight, if you're doing that for the rest of the fight.
Yeah. It,
But
I mean-
no concentration. He doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Well, he
no,
can't do other spells.
Yeah.
He can't do other
Yeah.
concentration spells.
Right.
but
Yeah.
he can punch things.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, they can't do other concentration spells. I think we do this
That-
and give everybody an additional chance to actually do some stuff.
To actually hit these incredibly hard to hit things.
It's kind of my hope. Yeah,
Attack roll. So the attack roll.
yeah.
Not the damage.
Okay.
But
I mean, still.
The D20.
Yeah, nice. So you roll a d20 and a d4.
Yeah.
Great.
seems decent.
Cool. Let's do it.
I cast
right.
bless, and I bless Mora, Dande, and Snack.
Whee!
I'm right here.
You're doing fine.
You're doing great.
I'm your cousin.
You just turned a mole tick into a smear.
It's indistinguishable from the goo.
All in her hair. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Chult. I don't know the beard distribution.
So she's shaven. She's
Okay.
Yeah.
Albino
if you look,
dwarves are funny that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Bonton isn't really big on the beard either.
Well, he trimmed when he went to the
Yeah.
to the necromancer's place.
Oh,
think-
his cousin's an
think
albino dwarf too?
Yeah,
They're
we'd
all-
all be albino dwarves in the island.
They all are.
So
Oh,
hair
cool.
doesn't come in too thick to begin with.
The Chult dwarves just are.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
How about a 12?
Nope.
All right. Snack, I've got a tiny venomous dinosaur coming at you. How's your 12?
No, haha.
All right.
Also known for you as a regular-sized
Yeah.
venomous dinosaur.
I'm so nimble though. Ka-chow.
Okay, the giant Stilt
you actually have
Puffer
armor
has a
on now, too.
claw
Ugh.
coming at Balia.
Uh-oh.
Right, that's its thing.
Right.
It slows you down with the stuff.
30
and then-
foot tall?
30 feet tall.
That's huge.
It's bigger than huge.
Yeah, that's. Oh right. I guess. Sorry.
It's technically.
It's a super ostrich,
Colossal.
remember?
Is it
I don't
colossal? Gargantuan? What's the?
I think it's gargantuan. So I rolled a 3, but that's still a really good roll, but it's not enough to hit Balia, who's in
Yay.
armor.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
You've got armor now too, right?
Yes,
Ooh,
I
it's
do.
my Undead Spore Gator.
That's why the 12 didn't hit me.
All right.
I'm gonna hate this.
So, Beej,
Yep.
how is Bonton's armor class?
10.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Well, that's a hit. So the
Gotta get you some armor.
the Undead Spore Gator hits you for 8 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Ouch.
That takes me from 20 to 12.
Yes, it does.
We, I know where we can get some armor.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Literally.
I have prepared some earlier in the jungle in a cache. If it's still there.
If it's still there. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's your turn.
Hey, sweet. All right.
Make sure you don't clear your cat.
So here's a
Don't forget your bless.
Yep, D20 and a D4. I'm gonna keep going for the Stilt Puffer.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like this is probably a hit.
We know 14's a miss and 16's a hit.
Oh, okay. Well, then I rolled 17 on the 20, so that is a hit. Right. Okay. I forgot that I'd hit it last time. All right. Ka-chow. 6.
Oh man, it is so close to going down.
Dang it. Oh.
Make sure you're not underneath it. If it's 30 feet tall
Yeah.
ostrich, it's gonna like
I
smash.
don't know when I'm supposed to.
Big goo bird, let me smash.
No, I've used my action surge, but I have my Fury of the Small, and I'm trying to remember if I've used.
You have
that.
not used your Fury of the Small.
Since we had a
Since a
short
rest.
rest.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
yeah.
did the short.
So-
We did. You used it, but then we did a short rest.
Right.
You want to use it now?
Sure.
All right. That does an extra 2 points of damage.
Oh, right. I'm level 2 now.
Yes. And the giant Stilt Puffer falls. This gargantuan thing is just coming crashing down.
It's like a tree. At
Yes.
this point.
I like you. You were just like, boing, bump.
That was the last thing. It went right into the eye.
Other guys in
And-
the party are like, kill stealer.
I'm feeling like the tribe is very heartened by this. And
No
there are
kidding.
a lot of cheers. Yeah,
It probably
people
makes
like Snack.
it probably makes a hilarious noise.
Yeah,
too.
Snack, you're a hero. You're fixing the bridge. You're feeding a rug.
The
No,
Killing
he
a Stilt
beat the
Puffer?
rug.
I beat
Okay,
the
well,
rug.
you're sending
I'm a
someone to beat a
hero.
rug?
the fight.
I'm
The
a
fight
hero
with
who
the
beats
While,
rugs.
while he was beating the rug, I was going to get stuff out of the cache of things that I stole from the militia.
the fight
Hero.
with the peg leg's buddies. That was after our short rest.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. So, I have a fungus bat coming at you, Donde. 11's going to miss, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, that's okay, because I have another fungus bat. And a 6 is also a miss.
Yes.
All right. Mora, and then the Moltic, and then Donde.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at the. I'm gonna shoot at that stupid frickin' crocodile again.
The Spore Gator.
Ah! All right. Okay, so 15, 19.
19's a hit.
Yeah. All right, and sneak attack because it's definitely in
Yes.
close combat.
Yes, it is.
So that's 1d8, and I get to add 1d6.
And then you add 3 from your dexterity.
Oh, fantastic! How exciting!
Yeah.
Do a lot of damage. Okay, so that's 6 and 4 is 10, 13 damage.
Nice. Well, that was helpful. Oh, the Moltic's dead.
Oh, right. Because it was
only-
on
there was only one
her
Moltic.
leg. Right.
There were 2 at the start of the fight. They're
Yeah.
both dead.
Nice.
Balia
Yes.
took them both out.
Yeah. I put Balia in because I figured one of these guys is going to die right away or get trapped in the crevice or something.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to have someone to play, but
Oh,
I'm
hey,
just going to play
thankfully.
Balia.
I'm into it.
All right, Donde.
All right. These fungus bats are. I'm kind of taking it personally, the way they're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
So I will attack. I will stab one with my spear. That is a 22.
22's a hit.
Which is a hit. Which does 5 points.
Constitution save. You have advantage.
Right. How is a 16?
Plenty.
Cool. And then I will punch the other one. Or
Okay.
take some sort of acrobatic type maneuver.
I feel like cats are meant to be monks.
Yeah.
That's probably, well, this is a 13?
13 hits.
Oh, hey.
These are clumsy guys.
I spend a lot of time in deep meditation and then a lot of activity
Yeah.
all at once.
Just flurry of blows. Meow, 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 meow.
There's a move I have called Flurry of Blows.
Yeah.
I'm
so good at this game.
Is 4
A 4 means you have to make a Constitution save.
because it exploded.
Yes.
Yay!
Nice.
Hey, natural 20 on my
Nice.
Constitution save.
Good for you.
Hooray.
Okay.
So you're done?
Yes, that I just have the 2 attacks at the moment.
All right. Balia is going to attack the Spore Gator, but she has disadvantage because of her goop, which is sad because I rolled a 19 and a 1.
Oof.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. Bonton.
Okay, I guess I attack the Spore Gator. I mean, I guess. Actually,
It's
who's
the Spore
Jesus.
Gator is the only thing left now, isn't it?
And the dinosaurs.
Oh, the little dinosaur.
right.
I'm
I
close
gotta
to the
take
Spore
the-
Gator.
The Spore Gator just bit you.
I have 12 out of 20.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Do I cure myself?
Can you cure while you keep bless up?
Yep.
Yeah, because cure is not a cure wounds is not a concentration spell.
It's like a
Yeah, it's a one-off thing.
Does anyone else need healing?
nope.
No.
I
okay.
cast cure wounds to heal myself,
Cool.
Cleric, heal thyself.
and then I have to roll that, which means I have to remember how to do that.
How many tiny venomous dinosaurs are there, roughly?
There are some on the other side of the tribe which they're dealing with.
Okay.
Let me check my notes. There are 3.
Oh, okay.
I like to imagine that the cleric, you have to, it's a touch thing to heal. I like to imagine the cleric still has to be like touching themselves
Yeah.
somehow, even though you theoretically
damn
aren't
it.
always touching yourself.
All right. Mora, 10's going to miss you, right?
Yeah, my AC is 13.
Health
Okay,
by
well
face
then
down.
I hit you
Oh.
with my second attack.
Okay.
So
19.
that was timely. So I'm going to do 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Also, there's venom. So I would like a Constitution save, please.
Tiny venomous dinosaurs have venom? Oh man.
11.
11 is enough.
Okay. Phew.
And then I have 1 tiny venomous dinosaur on snack. That's
Ah.
a 13.
No.
Okay. Then my undead Spore Gator is going to
Ugh.
attack Bonton.
Of course.
Well, that's why you healed yourself, right?
That's why I healed myself.
Um,
What's your AC, Bonton?
so I hit armor class 24.
I think it's a hit.
It bites you in half.
Is that a
Holy
natural
shit.
20?
It was not.
Luckily,
Oh, good.
the degree to which the hit is a success has no bearing on damage.
Absolutely.
Thankfully.
Unless it's a
13 points of damage.
I'm glad I healed.
Oh, yeah.
That takes me down to 6.
Wow, all right.
6 from 20.
Snack?
Wait, 13 points. If you're
He was at
point-
19.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and shoot the Spore Gator.
Okay.
It's trying to eat Bonton.
Yeah, I know I got a thingy in front of me, but that thing looks really scary. Man.
4 and 4.
Ugh, and it's not gonna be enough. 4 and
Yeah.
4 is 8, and this is 7 is 15.
15 is not enough.
Oh, its AC is 16.
Is it?
Well, because we said 14 is not a hit and 16 is a hit.
No,
You
that
just
was
rolled
the
15.
Stilt Puffer. I don't
Oh.
think we've hit the Gator yet.
You
thought you
have,
did.
yeah.
I did.
Oh,
But you way overdid it.
But yeah, with some
we don't
ridiculously
have
high
a zone
number.
in on. Yeah.
No.
You know a 15's a miss on the Spore Gator.
And a 19 was a hit.
I rolled a 4 on my blessed D4, but I also rolled a 4 on the D20.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
That's tough. Mora, then Donde.
Okay, I'm going to try to put another arrow into the Spore Gator. Okay. I don't think I
Spore
hit.
Gator seems more dangerous than the dinosaurs.
Yeah. 9,
At least to Bonton.
11 is not a hit.
Is not a hit.
No.
Donde.
Tink.
Right. I will run up and assuming that I can not moving to the Spore Gator.
That'll be
Do
fine.
something bad with the venomous dinosaur? No, it's
Nah.
okay. Okay. I'll run up to the Spore Gator, give him a good stab in the face.
Please do.
Ooh.
That is a 25
25 is a hit.
Nice.
for 7 points.
Okay.
Cool.
Spore Gator's looking bad.
And then I will kick a Spore Gator.
Oh.
Ooh, that's probably not going to go. No, a 14 is not going to kick it.
14's not going to hit.
Not going to kick it.
All
Well,
right.
your foot impacts and it sort of shrugs it off.
Yeah.
Bonk.
So Balia is aware of the goop slowing her down, so she's going to try to take out a tiny venomous dinosaur.
Makes sense.
And that was a good call because she hit a tiny venomous dinosaur and would have missed the Spore Gator.
Ooh.
So she takes out one of the tiny venomous dinosaurs that was attacking you.
Oh, good.
Just pop.
Yeah.
I feel like there are so many horrible, dangerous things in Chult that they don't even bother, like Undead Spore Gator, tiny venomous dinosaur, giant spider killer thing. Like, they don't name them like special names. They just describe them
Yeah.
because there's always something worse about to happen.
Well, and if I were telling you, oh, there's the Zingmaw and the Flugor and the
exactly.
Nivnov, you guys would be like, what?
But I feel like that's true. That's true to the experience of the people. They're like, run! It's a Flegnor.
I've never
People
seen
are
that
like, "What?"
before, but it's something
Yeah.
that I've clearly seen before. Just a new version of
I
it.
mean, Donde and me have. Oh no, you're from Chult.
Be
You're
not
from my
there.
point of view, Chad.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these things
I'm
are.
out of spell slots. Because I know I've cast 3
Yeah.
since our last rest, so I have to disengage or fall back or something
Or dodge,
or dodge.
Dodge
would-
gives you advantage or disadvantage on the attack.
right? And it gives you a bonus on dexterity saves if you need any.
So you can also just attack, or you can also aid, which gives somebody else advantage on their attack. Or you can run away, which, considering your low health, might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think I have to pull
These
out
are
of this
all
fight.
options. Well, you have a bow and arrow, don't you?
I have a bow, no arrows.
Throw
Gave my
the
arrows
bow
away.
at-
Gave my arrows away.
You can have some back if you want.
I'd have to catch up with where you are,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just mean in general.
but I guess I could. Yeah, can I? What is there anything else near you, like attacking you?
There are some
There's a tiny
venomous
venomous
dinosaurs.
dinosaur.
Oh God,
There are 2 of them.
I don't even know if I want to risk that. I think
Well,
I
so
think I have to
Disengage from the gator
Yeah.
is
If
step
you
one.
disengage, that's your turn. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I disengage from the gator then.
All right. Well, you can play Balia. She
Okay.
has disadvantage on everything until she gets rid of her goop.
Oh, good.
You know, Gator, I just would like to disengage
Yeah.
from this
we could
this
just-
whole situation.
we could
This
just
is
not.
you,
Table
right?
this for
Correct.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How's a 16 on snack?
That hits.
All right. So I do 1 point of damage, and I
Okay.
need a Constitution save against my venom.
Alrighty. 6?
Have a 2nd point of damage.
Yeah.
You are envenomed.
Tiny venomous dinosaur has
No.
a tiny snack.
All right, and then I am going to attack Balia with my Undead Spore Gator. Hey, Balia, what's your armor class?
11.
Oh, geez, that's it?
What does being envenomed mean?
Means you took some extra damage.
Oh, okay.
I thought Balia was wearing armor.
She is.
Hide.
Yeah, which gives you 2 points. So, assuming that your dexterity is at least 10, you'd have armor class 12.
But a dex of 8 would not give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Balia
Light.
is not very dexterous.
No, she's
she's not.
She's built for punching and standing still.
And I'm all out of standing still. So there you go.
6 points of damage on Balia.
Oh God.
On the plus side, that would have killed
14.
Thank you. I was looking for
Bonson.
that.
So
And that was me rolling a 1 on my d10.
Hey,
Snack.
Spore Gator. Let's do some damage. Let's hit. Then let's do some damage. Hey-oh. Man. Okay. 18.
18's a hit.
Yes. Nice. That was
new information.
not a good roll, but it worked. Hey, max damage, which is 9.
Wow.
Noise.
Got it just right under a scale. Just like there was a bit of one scale had fallen off, and the arrow just like right in the opening.
All right. So that worked well for you. We have fewer things in initiative. Mora.
Oh,
there's
that-
something in your face.
That killed it?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
I will try to shoot
Snack
a
with
tiny
the-
venomous dinosaur.
Snack with the like final hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will try to shoot the tiny venomous dinosaur that is attacking me.
All right.
7 to 9.
9
not rolling
on the
very well.
tiny venomous dinosaur is a miss.
A tiny venomous 9.
Donde?
All right, so we got 3 little dinosaurs still
2.
around? 2 little
Because
dinosaurs.
Balia took out 1.
One's on Mora, one's on me.
All right. I'll go punch the one in Mora.
Sure.
I mean, you seem to be doing fine to destroying giant monsters. Oh, wait, no, I'm not punching. I'm stabbing.
You can do both.
Yeah, why not
You
both?
can stab and kick.
First stab. That is 12.
12 is a miss.
All right. Well, we'll kick it. Wow. Nope.
Okay. Balia.
That is, yeah, worse.
Attack one of the tiny venomous She's at 8. Fuck it, I don't care.
I mean, there isn't a dinosaur on her, is there?
Wait, what's
She,
the
does she hit?
But she's
plus
nearby.
4 to hit?
Yeah,
So
plus 4 to
8.
hit. Okay. So 8, and it's not.
That's going to
Yeah,
miss.
that's gonna miss. Great.
All right. And Bonton is staying back, maintaining his bless.
Yep.
Okay.
All you can do.
Honestly, the bless is actually really handy.
Yeah.
Well, you
Alright.
could probably punch one of the dinosaurs. Like, it's not... You're not in super danger now.
Well, he already said he wasn't going, and
Yeah,
Jim's
I
already
know.
rolling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I caught a natural 20 on Mora
Oh no.
Oh boy.
for 1 point of damage and a Constitution save.
Okay. I fail my Constitution save.
All
Did
right.
you roll
1
your
extra point of damage.
Did you roll your
6.
additional dice for that? Because it's for attack rolls or
Oh.
saving throws.
Oh, I did not. Hold
Oh, I
on.
forgot
rolled
about
a
that.
5,
Yeah.
and a 1 is a 6.
I totally forgot
Plus
about the bless when I rolled
Constitution
my con
modifier is a
save, yeah.
7. So I'll take 1 extra point
Seven's
of
still a
damage.
fail. And then on Snack, 17 hit you?
17 sure hits me, yeah.
All right. 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
And then remember your blessed...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it this
Sorry,
time.
I should have pointed that out.
No, it's fine. Oh, nice. 21.
so that's plenty.
You are no further envenomed.
Yes. Now you may punch him back if you like.
Oh, yeah, I will do that.
Or whack him with... You have a stick with a bunch of rocks on it.
Yes, I have a club, which I guess I should do, because I can't...
You have disadvantage. No, you can't. Do you have disadvantage when you try to shoot with an arrow in close range? Or
Yeah,
is
if someone's
Yeah.
in your face and you try to shoot them, you have disadvantage.
Yeah. But I would have... I
But
would
you
have the
don't-
bless, though?
That's true. You would have the bless. You would add it to the lowest of your 2 rolls.
Wait, no. Shoot the one that's on me, and I'll shoot the one that's on you.
But there's still someone in his
Oh.
face.
Right.
But like, how much more damage? You don't do more.
Well,
damage.
it's been in my face. I haven't... I thought you only had the disadvantage if you shoot the one that's in combat with you.
Yeah, I think we've probably just been letting things slide.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
So we'll just finish
That's
the
fine.
fight.
That's fine. I will, yeah, I'll club it. Or I'll try to.
You still do. Yeah.
Yeah. I still use the D4.
This is
Good thing.
And this is the club that isn't too big for you, right? So it's the
Yes,
actual
yeah.
proper size one.
And in rule
14?
mechanics, it's not a club. 14's a hit.
Great. So it's a D8. And then plus strength?
Yes.
Yes. So 5.
That takes out a tiny venomous dinosaur. There's 1 left.
All right, I'm gonna try. I have a stone dagger.
Cool.
So I'm gonna be like.
I'm in close combat with it now too. So you can
Great,
sneak
so I
attack.
can sneak attack it. It's a little distracted because you just tried to blow it up, or you just tried to spear it.
Yeah, I stabbed it and punched it. I missed both, but
Okay. 6,
distracted.
3, 9. Proficiency bonus because I don't have a proficiency bonus with daggers.
Yes, you have. Yes,
I
you
do?
have. Yeah. It's a
So
simple
that's
weapon.
2. So that's 6, 9, 11. No dex bonus. Do I get a dex bonus? I don't get a dex bonus.
You can, but you can finesse a dagger. Yeah.
12 then if I finesse the dagger.
Uh,
Try and
Finesse the dice roll.
12 is a miss.
I cannot hit anything today.
Donde's going to finish it off.
All right, I'll stab it. Wow.
Or will
Or maybe he won't.
Wow, nobody can hit anything.
You know,
I-
I had some scary monsters in this fight, and
Yeah.
they're all gone.
Yeah.
And we can't. We
I
are
do not stab
Kick
it.
it.
continually
All I
failing
will,
to hit.
I will
Kick it.
endeavor to punch it.
Everyone's
Yeah.
just exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, that might do something. How about a 16?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank God.
16 hits.
Yes.
That does 4 points.
Because at the end of the round, I was going to have some little girl come up and just finish it off.
4 points is enough?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the fight's over. Everybody is sort of covered in goop and envenomed.
There's a little
and
girl who looks really disappointed she didn't get the kill.
There are like 100 people who have been running for like an hour. And they're, and some of them have found out the bridge is down, and they're starting to panic. But then they realize that the monsters are down, and a woman comes forward. And those of you who were at the wedding or have lived on the plateau for a while, which
So
is
snack.
and he was at the wedding.
Oh yeah.
So this is Zini. This is the mayor's sister.
Oh.
And she's coming up and she sees you guys with your purple stuff, and she sees the bridge down, and she sees like a couple of hang gliders, and she's like, did you guys just hang glide over here and help us win this fight?
Yes.
Yes.
Those are 2 things that happened.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are amazing. I am going to tell my brother what a great job you've done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We appreciate that.
You can see that they're slowly starting to fix the bridge. And she's like, so we should do the dance, and I have a great drink that I would like to share with you. And mechanically speaking, this is a short rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Right. I get
All
the
right.
deal.
yes.
I feel like at this point, Dande is in danger of being confused for another fungus monster because he's got like spores and stuff and various like bits of things from all these fungus monsters exploding in his face.
At this point, I think if a fungus monster with the purple militia gear showed up and saved her tribe, she would praise it.
Yeah, but I think maybe if I can like go off somewhere and do like the like a little cloud.
And I think your instincts are telling you that you should be licking this stuff off of you.
No.
Been through that before.
Yeah, no licky. Yeah.
That's when you see the spots.
Yeah, I feel like there's I've been keeping a journal of my travels across the thing.
If you
There's
got an
like a
evening
week-
free,
There's like a week of missed time in the middle of the
Yeah.
journal that something hit me. There was like some frogs that attacked me, and then I licked the stuff off, and then
if you got
I woke up later.
if you
on,
have like
something-
a free evening, a bowl of snacks, and some jam and tunes, then you lick the spores.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of which, there's zombie moonshine.
Right.
Hey.
And whatever else you want to do in your short rest, they give you some food. Zini is like, okay, so my brother gave me a bunch of trade goods when I got married and went off on this first trade mission to the south. I have just a few of them left. You can each have one.
Ooh.
And she gives you food, and they do the dance and song and yeah.
Everybody's having a good time.
Everybody's having a good time. And then the bridge is getting fixed. And you know what's happening next. Like, all the guards who have been in trouble are the people who are being reviewed to see who has to go across first to see if it works. And they get the bungee cord.
Yeah.
But it's awful when the bridge falls.
Yeah.
And you get falling into
Stomach
the
in your
crevice.
throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yes.
So they're arguing about that, and then you see that Bebo is over there, and they're hooking Bebo up with the ankle thing. And
What did Bebo do? Why isn't Senny going?
Senny is one of the people who is there. It's a fair question, and there's probably someone you could be asking about that. She was one of the candidates. But Bebo is coming across.
I'm curious,
You
but
can-
not enough to go back there and ask.
and you can see he's walking. Yeah, you guys are, sitting back and eating, candied crickets and drinking some zombie moonshine. And if you
Sunning
want to,
ourselves.
I'm not box texting that.
it's
This
fine.
is-
Yeah.
And so he makes it over, and he kind of gives the all clear, and he's shaking, and his face is completely white, and he's like, excuse me, but I need a place to barf.
The edge of the plateau is
So
just right over there.
He sort of he doesn't want to be seen.
Right.
So he goes off into the jungle, and the bridge is now set safe, and his bungee cord's left behind.
Can we lower down a rope for that guy who was clinging onto the...
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that during your short rest.
Sure.
So he makes it up.
He's like, oh, That is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
It's like, absolutely not, my friend.
Looks around and sees all the people.
Like there's like a dead spore beast and stuff like that. A crocodile with like 80 arrows sticking out of it.
There's a dwarf that's covered in goo that's slowly trying to wash it all off, which is hard to do with goo because it's mostly liquid anyway.
Yeah, very sticky.
So Zini's like, okay, I don't want to cross over to the plateau until like my brother's here to greet me. So, great heroes, can I send you on a task to go tell my brother I'm here?
Sure.
Wait, to go back into the village?
Yeah. Just go tell my brother I'm here.
Can we send Bebo back?
Bebo's off barfing someplace. I mean, you can say no. She's asking you to do this.
Right.
She's been very nice to us.
Yeah, but we.
We're finally off the
Meaning no
plateau.
disrespect, we actually we need to go somewhere else for her brother's the mayor, right?
Yeah.
Sending us on a
Your
task.
brother has sent us on a quest, and we need to do that.
What about our new outfits that we're going to get tomorrow?
Don't care.
I care. This is not a good ensemble.
I mean, I do too. I wouldn't mind some actual armor, but still.
Yeah, exactly.
I got.
I mean, I'm
appreciate
sure
that.
I can get my brother to give you some armor. I don't want to walk over the bridge when he's not there to greet me.
It's
because-
improper.
Yes, thank you. It's BM.
Learning new words.
Please just go tell my brother I'm here.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen to us, right? We're gonna cross over and be like, we're here as messengers of
Yeah.
your sister who sent us and want us to return.
What we do is one of us goes over the bridge. They say, go tell the mayor her sister's here. And then you come back. If we really want to leave.
That works. Yeah, I like that idea. We go over and just tell the guards on the other end and
You
walk
go
back.
over.
Okay. All right.
I'll wait here.
I'll walk over.
So the guards applaud you as you come over.
Great.
And they're all very impressed by this.
Because they saw us go with the hang gliders and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them was going to have to go if you guys didn't. And, I mean, the mayor's place is right there. So he goes off and...
Now you turn around and walk back across the bridge, not even waiting.
Okay.
While he's doing it, I'm gonna go see if I can have a little chat with Bebo. Seeing as he's one of the people that I am thinking that might be behind my being framed.
Sure.
And
So
this is a chance to catch him while he's by himself and
Ooh.
indisposed.
do you have survival?
Yes.
I would like a roll from you, please.
I mean, I'm not good at it. 17.
Okay. So Bebo's footprints kind of stagger a little as they get into the jungle, and as soon as visibility was impaired, he started sprinting deeper into the jungle. There's no sign of any barf. So you're most of the way back across the bridge, and people are in a panic back on the plateau. They're obviously very, very upset about something. The guy has just run back from the mayor's house.
I keep walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is where we end the session.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I am
Bebo!
I am partway across a bridge, and a lot of people behind me are very upset about something.
Just keep going. I'm going to sit here drinking the alcohol I told you not to drink. Because it is very delicious.
So thank you for watching episode 3
No, we're in so
of
much
Dice
trouble.
Friends. This has been Escape from Semolo Plateau. Please join us for session 4.
This time we're
We're
not.
off the plateau.
This time we're mostly off the plateau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Done.
almost completely escaped.